Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina, formerly fat, currently fed up. I made a poll for my channel members asking what they wanted to see first, an Amberlynn or an Alexander Rodriguez reaction. And as of what it was 2 minutes ago, it was 50-50. Now it's 51-49. I'm recording both, obviously. Depending on, I'll give this 24 hours to see which one I post, but this is what it looks like right now. If you want to be able to take part in these polls, I do have channel memberships. You're able to access the polls for the basic honey drizzle level, which is only 99 cents a month. For the second tier, those are my golden bison members. That tier is for people who are looking to level up their mindset, learn about discipline, learn about taking personal responsibility, things like that. I have a Monday mindset post that I post every Monday, and it covers topics such as I have the next 52 weeks already mapped out. The first theme for the first 6 weeks is personal ownership. Theme number 2, which is the next 6 weeks, which is building unbreakable discipline. Theme number 3 is mental toughness for fat loss. Theme 4, mindset for building muscle. Number 5 is resilience and grit. Theme 6 is leadership of self. Theme 7, mastery and long-term thinking. 8, self-trust and inner power. And then theme 9, which is end of the year of the 52 weeks, is relentless execution. Each week builds on top of each other, and you have a community where people are going through the same things. You guys get to talk about your issues, your struggles, and then obviously I'm there as well in the comments talking to you guys. I may or may not create a Discord. I'm still toying with the idea. We will see. I have not said no to that, but yeah, that tier is $2.99 a month. You get that. You get Saturday check-ins, which I accidentally posted one 8 days ago. I meant to post it for Golden Bison and above, but I accidentally did it public, so you can kind of see what the Saturday check-ins look like. Oops, I'm a pro. You also get member shout-out, of course, priority replies to your comments, and then early access to videos. So I usually post them 24 hours before the posted date, so you do get access to that. But with all that being said, we're going to jump right into it. I don't know what day I'm posting this, but today's Sunday, May 18th, and I finished my second trail half marathon. I got 3rd overall for the women, and then I got, let's see if we can see. I don't want everything. Nope. And then I got 1st in my age group. So, yay! That was fun. Today we are checking out our girl, Miss Amber. We're catching up on the things that she's been eating and doing and saying for the last week or so. I'm not going to touch on the other stuff. Quite frankly, I don't care. I mean, I care enough to watch reaction channels about it, but I don't care to actually react to it, so I will mostly just be doing the food stuff, and yeah, so.
When I film the video, hello, welcome to what I ate today video. So I'm actually in the middle of getting ready, and I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for me to start this video. So I normally film my what I ate today videos on Thursday, but today is Friday. I guess it doesn't matter when I film the video as long as I have it up for you guys on Saturday. So this does say this is episode number 7. I'm sure you guys are like, where's episode number 6? YouTube took it down. I tried to appeal it. They gave me the reason why no, which
I'm pretty sure it's because was she like pandering for her channel members to pay for her GLP-1, even though she's wasting thousands and thousands of dollars a month on takeout?
Which is okay. So episode 6 did happen.
Yeah, it's okay because you don't have a choice in it.
So just because it was deleted doesn't mean it didn't happen. But if you are looking for that, that's why it's not there.
She does her eyeliner. I like how I just said I'm not going to talk about anything but food, and I'm talking about her makeup. She does her eyeliner very well. Her eyebrows, girl, get a pomade. You don't need, I think she's putting powder in them. That's why they look kind of jank.
Anymore. But for my first meal, I'm about to show you a fixation that I have been going through. And it's a healthy fixation because it's that good, and I highly recommend. I'm still mid-makeup, haven't even done my hair. Do not mind that. But my fixation, kale salad from Chick-fil-A. So it comes with these little roasted almonds.
Why can't you make a kale salad on your own? This is how easy this is going to be. Watch. Chick-fil-A kale salad recipe. Kale crunch salad, Chick-fil-A copycat. 28 votes, 5 stars. There it is. So not only are you getting higher quality ingredients if you make it yourself, but you're also giving yourself something to do. I always say this. I believe one of Amber's biggest problems is that she doesn't have a job outside of YouTube. She doesn't leave her house except to hang out with her mom and go to bingo. So she is sitting inside all day, idle hands. I was talking to Philip about this earlier. We were watching one of Mr. Snowflake's, well, I was watching it. He listens along, and I try to give him a little info about Girl World here and there. He's not really interested. But I was telling him her main issue, she doesn't work, she doesn't go out, she's not doing anything. She doesn't have anything to live for except for YouTube. So she's sitting at home bored and doing nothing. If I was when I was losing my weight and I didn't have a job, I wasn't doing anything all day, I was at home, it would be exceptionally hard even for me, because when you're bored and you have nothing to do, what you want to do is eat. Especially when you're someone her size, suffering with food noise, suffering with an addiction, clearly. I mean, you're not this big without having an addiction to food or having mental health issues. So this is all that she does. Like, she just eats. That's it. So if she was to look up, oh, I love this Chick-fil-A kale crunch salad, you're saving money, you're getting better ingredients, you're feeling good about yourself because you're making your own food, and you have control about what's going in your food. You still don't have control over what's going in your kale salad from Chick-fil-A. You don't know how much sauce they're using. You don't know how much oil they're using. Plus, you're paying, I think I said that, you're paying not only for the food, which is expensive. What is it, like $5-6 for one? I don't know. $5 or $6 for a little container, whereas you can make 10 servings for the same price, thereabout, maybe a little bit more, but you're getting huge quantities of it. Eat that. Like, you can, and then it fills your time and your day with things that you're doing. Plus, you can make content out of that. People would eat that up, no pun intended. If she was to make food content of her actually cooking and learning how to cook, pulling up recipes on her iPad, setting her phone or her camera aside and following the directions and making it, that's awesome. I think that's cool. I would watch that. I mean, maybe not now because I don't want to give her support, but I think that's super cool. She's not going to listen, but I'll still give my advice.
Almonds. It's literally kale, cabbage, and like this light dressing. I have no idea even what the dressing is, but I have been obsessed with this, and it just makes me feel super good after I eat it.
Yeah, because you're eating a vegetable.
Damn, that's good. And then I got a large Diet Coke. Actually,
she recently said that she gets one of these delivered to her house every single day. I don't want to hear anything about her complaining about how much things cost when she's getting a single, even if she's getting multiple meals, which she is, DoorDash to her house. The price of that is insane. A single Chick-fil-A, I want to see, what does she use, Uber Eats or Grubhub? I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm going to see how much it costs. I'm saving $5.99 or $4.99 on the delivery fee with promotions. I'm not sure what that means. So let's assume she has Dash Pass, because she probably does. Paying $10 without, oh no, is there a tip? There's a $2 tip on there. Regardless, paying $10 a day for a drink to be delivered is a disgusting amount of financial irresponsibility. I don't want to hear anything about her not being able to afford inpatient, because she can. I've already done the math before of how much she could have been a multi-millionaire in her retirement years, easily, with the amount of money that she's made. And when I calculated that, I only calculated it for the amount that she was purchasing fast food each month. That was what I did on the retirement calculation. It wasn't even like Torrid or all the other bullshit that she spends her money on. Actually crazy. That took way too long to search up.
oh, welcome to another What I Ate Today.
We're not there yet, girl.
Actually, no, I didn't. That is a large Dr. Pepper. I usually get Diet Coke, but I've been loving Diet Dr. Pepper. And then with
You need to be loving water only.
Kale salad, because this is just like a little, I can't get full off of that. I got a chicken wrap. It's literally just a wrap with lettuce, cheese. Can't get full off of that. I got a chicken wrap. It's literally just a...
Now, while this looks fine, like if you are on the road, need to get something quick, fast, whatever, sure, like not necessarily a problem. But please understand that fast food restaurants are not using the best quality produce, meat. It's all still heavily preserved and full of crap. It's still not a healthy choice. It's healthier, but it's still not healthy.
A wrap with lettuce, cheese, and chicken. So freaking good. Like, I want to learn how to make both of these things so I can just have them at home.
Then do it. It's really not hard. Really, I promise.
Because honestly, it's just delicious. All right, you guys, so I went to Bingo and I got a chicken salad where they literally just cut up a chicken tender, and there's also hard-boiled egg. I asked for no tomato. That's okay. They forgot to take it off. One food for me, raw
The ranch is crazy.
tomato makes me gag. I don't know what it is. And then I had some ranch. There's a hard-boiled egg, some cheese, some lettuce, Diet Dr. Pepper. It was super, super delicious. You guys, I made a really good choice. Normally, the Bingo food is not the healthiest, so I was trying to...
That's still not healthy, sweetie. You have a chicken tender. Could you not have asked for it grilled? I'm sure they could do grilled chicken unless they're just... I mean, it is a bingo hall. The bar is on the ground when it comes to bingo hall food. Could have got it with no cheese.
choose something that was...
And I do have an issue with the bingo food, which I will address in... It will be in this video, but it'll be later on where she's
healthier on the menu, and this is what it was. I will say having some red onion on this would have been spectacular. And I don't know about you guys, but hard-boiled eggs is like right up there with one of my favorite foods. I don't know. I'm really enjoying them lately. And then for dinner, I got salmon, Brussels sprouts, and rice. These Brussels sprouts were so freaking good.
I'm not upset with this meal. Like, this is fine. However, if it's from a restaurant, you don't know what they're cooking this in. The Brussels sprouts alone look extremely greasy, which tells me they're drenched in oil or butter. Same with the rice and same with the salmon. If you were to make this at home, amazing, beautiful. I would eat this, but where's this from? Probably like BJ's or something. You just don't know what they're cooking it in.
They were a sriracha honey Brussels sprout. Delish. I used to hate Brussels sprouts. I don't know what happened, but I'm obsessed now. Like, your girl's unstoppable with these damn Brussels sprouts. I'm putting that on my grocery list for tomorrow. All right, you guys, we have a taste test. I'm only gonna have a few of these if I like them. It's literally grapes with like a sourness around it, and they're frozen, so there's no artificial.
Her teeth are literally rotting out of her mouth. I don't understand why she's eating frozen grapes.
Colors, no artificial flavors, 45 calories for one serving. It says nature's candy, now even candier.
Look how happy and excited she looks. Like, look at that. Look at this.
45 calories for one serving. It says nature's candy.
So excited for snacks and for
Now
sugar.
even candy. Here, that's cute. Real fruit, unreal flavor, fruit riot sour grapes. Freshly frozen grapes, splashed with lemon juice and a sour coating. Oh, I don't know why, but I was expecting them to look like as cute as they look on here. Like, don't they just look cute? Yeah, no.
They're grapes. They look like grapes with citric acid on them. She is so, oh my gosh.
Nope, they're not giving cute at all. So there's red
Why do you
grapes
need your food to be cute?
and green. We're just gonna do a green one there. All right. Yeah, that's sour. Random fact about me, I already love a frozen grape just by itself. It genuinely...
When have we ever seen her eat frozen grapes? I can recall maybe once.
alters the experience. Like a regular grape, delicious. A grape that's been frozen, it already tastes like candy.
Yeah, I will say frozen grapes are a good treat. We went to Whole Foods the other day and they had cotton candy grapes. And I'm not exaggerating when I say they taste like cotton candy. Crazy. We were not expecting that.
So having this
They
like
were
sour
good.
bit is really good. So let's try a red one as well, which looks like this.
You know, I'm not mad at these as like a fun little snack. It's just, I don't know. She's just annoying. Anything she does annoys me. I want to find, what were they? Frozen sour grapes. Oh, of course, they're still added sugar. Yeah, no, she shouldn't be eating that. So the sour coating is sugar, citric acid, malic acid, lemon juice. Why do they have to add sugar to that? If they would have kept the sugar out of that, I think that would have been kind of cool. Yes. Well, I mean, it does say it's a candy, so I mean, the sugar makes sense. I just, whatever.
Wow, that's super flavorful, but it's so good. Oh my god. Because of my teeth sensitivity, I could probably only have a few at a time, but it's so packed with flavor.
When is the last time she's been to a dentist? Like, actually.
That a few is literally just enough. All right, you guys, so I had a couple more of those frozen grapes, and honestly, they are spectacular.
Okay,
if you like
let's get
grapes,
it on.
if you like frozen type of foods, maybe like ice, if there's any anemic girly pops out there, but the sweetness and the sour and just like...
That's not, I hate the whole, oh, I'm an anemic girly. Like, it's not cute or quirky. Go figure out your nutrition. I used to be anemic, and yeah, it's not fun. It's not cute or quirky. Go sort yourself out. You're an adult.
Oh, it was delish. And I also had a king size almond joy. So
Of course you did.
I actually don't have any groceries. I'm gonna be grocery shopping tomorrow though, because I need groceries. I really, really want to continue nourishing my body with things that I feel like are good for me.
I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone. She literally just said I had a king size almond joy.
And I also had a king size almond joy.
And then the next sentence was, I want to keep nourishing myself with things that make me feel good. If I looked up cognitive dissonance in the dictionary, Amberlynn Reid's face would be right there.
With some moderation, because I will never be perfect in any sort of way. And
No one is asking you to be perfect. No one has ever asked you to be perfect. Ever. No one expects perfect. I don't expect anyone to be perfect. At all. I don't expect myself to be perfect. Why would I? That makes no sense. She's just using that as a cope. I can't be perfect, so I'm just going to let myself eat whatever I want. I'm not even going to try, because I can't be perfect. But you can certainly try. You can shoot for 80%. You can shoot for 100, and if you land at 80, that's still awesome. But no, you shoot for like 40, and you land at 2.
And the only people who expect me to be are the people who actually want to see me fail. And that is just the realistic approach here. I've seen multiple nutritionists, dietitians.
But you've learned and applied nothing. You've learned nothing. You have applied. You could have learned everything. Sure, let's say you did learn. You do know everything about fat loss and how to be sustainable. You've applied none of it. You're like 40 pounds away from your highest whatever.
Psychologists went to outpatient. Perfection is not a thing. Never having sweets is not a thing.
I love how she tries to teach us. And yes, never having sweets is a thing. People are able to do that.
But having a whole king size almond joy, that's a no-no. I shouldn't have done that. But again, I am learning to have...
You've had the last decade plus to learn. We're past the learning phase, sweetheart. We are in the you need to change yesterday, or you are dying. You are going to die soon.
a good relationship with food. I'm in the process of that. And I'm just sharing my journey. So anyways, it's actually time for food for thought.
Your journey sucks. This is the worst journey I've ever seen. It sucks. I want a refund.
And I've always used the same 3 questions, but I'm switching it up. And I have thought of 3 new questions that I will be asking myself. Was there a moment where I felt proud of a choice I made today? So
These are just like arbitrary questions that she asked herself. I thought they were coming from the viewer.
Multiple. I'll just name a few. I had a salad at bingo today instead of a huge...
That was not a salad. That was chicken tendies with a few shreds of lettuce and some ultra processed cheese that's not even real cheese, and ranch. That's not a salad.
thing of potato wedges. Like, I'm very proud of that. My mom got chocolate chip cookies, asked if I wanted one, And I said no. Normally at night, like that's when I eat probably the most unhealthy options. But instead I chose salmon, Brussels sprouts, rice. Like that's a good choice. How did my emotions?
It is a better choice, but you need to stay consistent with those better choices, not making yourself so proud that you did it this one time.
Show up in my eating today. I felt proud of the choices that I made. I felt confident in the choices that I made, but I also felt frustrated at myself when it came to sweets. I was able to say no to the cookie at bingo, and also when I got my Chick-fil-A, which I love getting a cookie from Chick-fil-A. I didn't even get one.
And Cracker Barrel. What do you guys think? Do you think the Cracker Barrel gate was her actually getting the 5 or 10 pack and lying, or do you think that she really wanted the beignet, as if that's a better choice, and they said no, we only have a cookie, and then they gave her one cookie? I'm gonna go with the former. Speaking from someone who used to eat cookies from Subway and McDonald's, yeah, you're not just getting one ever.
And then so I said no to sweets more than I said yes, and that makes me proud. That's what gave me
Didn't she eat a king size and the okay,
confidence today, because I was able to have some control. So it also made me feel hopeful. What am I learning about myself through this process? I have a very, very unhealthy sweet tooth, and I feel like I need
you have very unhealthy teeth in general.
sweets. So I'm actually going to be coming up with a way where I can allow myself to have sweets while
You already do.
nourishing myself with nutrients that I need, and I will share that with you guys in a future video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
I did not enjoy that. You were just delusional. Yeah, I ate a salad at Bingo. It was fried chicken tenders over lettuce. Girl, bye. Yeah, if you don't buy the king size almond joy, you won't be able to eat it. Wild concept. She makes a salad look like big bag food. Talking about moderation right after admitting you just ate a king size almond joy. It's wild. It's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna go make a caprese salad. And I will be back. Not that it matters to y'all. Back. That was very yummy.
Hello, beautiful people. So welcome to a new weekly vlog. So I have been feeling under the weather. I had cellulitis, which I am now all healed from. My mental health was feeling kind of low.
I love how she talks about cellulitis as if it's a very normal thing that people get over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. People get it. Like that's fine. I actually got it once in one of my tattoos, because this one, I believe, yeah, it was this one. This one I've had a lot of issues with. I'm allergic to the white ink that he used, and also I ended up getting cellulitis. But yeah, one person getting it once or a couple times in their entire life, totally normal. Girl, you've had it many times and it has hospitalized you. That's not normal.
It was just like in a low spot, but I'm feeling so much freaking better. I just want to like let you guys know that I appreciate how much support you've been giving me, because you guys have been seeing like, girl, are you okay? I hope you feel better soon. And I swear your guys' positive thoughts and energy has like reached me, and I feel a lot better. So thank you for that. So I actually just on my live stream, which that is a roller coaster. Like it is live streams weekly, and I've been streaming today. Streams are saying what they want to see my life batter. Pay for it. All right, we're gonna do a taste test, you guys. We're gonna do the Built Puff brownie batter. I'm really excited to try this because it's collagen protein instead of that regular protein, because I don't like the way it tastes.
So, collagen protein is not a complete protein, meaning it does not contain all 9 amino acids, one of which being leucine. Leucine is the amino acid that helps with muscle repair and muscle growth. So if you are someone who is strength training and you are eating protein for all the normal reasons, but also for hypertrophy and to gain more muscle, collagen protein is not, it's not it. Now, if you're not, then it's technically, like, it's fine, it's whatever. But also what a lot of people tend to do, and I think she mentions it, and then also Alexandra Rodriguez mentioned it, it's like, oh, you know, collagen for your hair, skin, and nails. Sure, but you need to be consuming a lot of collagen. I believe it's like, God, 15 to 30 grams per day, and you need to be doing that consistently. Eating a protein bar that has 17 grams of protein and it's a blend between whey and collagen is not going to give you the results you want, either for muscle building and for your hair, skin, and nails. So you're better off just eating chicken or whatever protein that has a complete amino profile, and taking collagen supplement. I take collagen. I take it for my joint health, meaning I have to take even more. It's a lot, like it's a lot of collagen. And I mix that in with, I use just normal bovine collagen. I get it from bulk supplements. I don't have a code or anything, so this is just me talking about a brand that I genuinely like. I do that. I do creatine, a monohydrate, which everyone should be taking creatine. Everyone, even if you're not lifting, even if you're not active, it is an incredible supplement. It is the most studied and researched supplement on the planet. It's safe. You're fine taking it. It's really good for brain and cognitive health also. I mix that, and then psyllium husk for fiber. So yeah, that's my little spiel about collagen. I think I had something else I wanted to say about collagen. I want to see. I had it written down. So you need at least 10 grams of collagen a day for it to be effective. And you need to be taking it consistently. The more the better, honestly. Oh, and another thing that's really funny is when people, they try to rely or take these supplements thinking, oh, this is going to help, but they have not addressed their diet. If you want healthy hair, skin, and nails, you need to just be eating a whole food, nutritious diet. That's going to do worlds of a difference than just taking collagen supplement. Sure, take collagen on top of that, but understanding and mastering the basic fundamentals of health and wellness will yield much better results than just taking these random supplements. I always say, everyone always says, supplements are just that. They supplement what you're already doing. They're not going to replace anything. They're not going to replace a whole food diet. They're not going to replace 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. They're not going to replace your water intake. You need to be doing all of these things and then adding that into it.
And I've never had collagen protein from my remembrance. So this is what it looks like. It's supposed to be in the texture of like a marshmallow, so we'll see. Oh my God, it's
What?
so soft. This tastes like candy. This is so...
Yep, exactly what you need. Protein bars that taste like candy. Because you know what's going to happen, right? Because this is what I used to do. I used to binge eat protein bars. The Bear Bell protein bars, yep. 3 in a row. Easy. This is what she's going to do, especially if they're soft and small like that. And then she'll justify, oh, I just need to get my protein in. I need to get my protein in.
So good. That's what it looks like. And it very much...
It looks like poop from a butt.
...is the exact texture of marshmallow. And it tastes like a candy bar. I taste no protein at all. What? I literally give this a 9.5 out of 10. I don't see anything wrong with it. So
if you see nothing wrong with it, why is it not a 10 out of 10? What?
For one bar is 140 calories, 2.5 fat, no cholesterol, 14 carbs, 6 sugars, and...
Why is she allergic to the word grams? 14 carbs? 14 what? 14 what of carbs?
17 protein. Wow.
Wow, as if she understands. I don't know, whatever.
Hello. It is the next day, and I'm telling you guys, I start my day with my hair down towards the middle of the day. I plop it up. Like, it looks crazy. Like, what is this? What is this doodad?
Poop from a butt.
$11.99. Okay. Well, it was $11.99. But I gave 100 to my mom, 100 to my friend, and 100 to my mom's fiance. So you're trying to, I'm trying to get the whole row on 12 down, or the whole row on... which when I first got here I was scared, so it was high, but mess with. So the pain is now like radiating to like my nipple area. I know that's again TMI, but I'm really... All right, so update. They've taken my blood, EKG, blood pressure, which when I first got here I was scared, so it was high, but now it's normal.
I refuse to believe that her blood pressure is ever normal. I absolutely refuse it. There's no way.
And then I had a CT scan, which I was not expecting that. But they're just... Oh yeah, an x-ray on my heart. So they're doing everything they can to help me, because yeah. And they also gave me Mom, what's the medicine called? Toradol. And that's helped with the pain. So yeah, but they're making sure just to check everything. So yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm home, and genuinely, like, I just feel really fucking just sad. Like, so my test results came back, and like they said that my lungs looks good, my heart looks good, and everything. And then I get the paperwork, and they didn't even mention this to me, which I don't know why. But I was just looking at the paperwork, and it says that I have an elevated D dimer. And thankfully I noticed that before I actually left the hospital, so I asked the nurse, like, what does this mean?
Being morbidly obese for a long period of time, and I didn't know this because I'm not in the healthcare field, someone else commented this, Her D-dimer has been elevated her entire life. This isn't a new thing.
She was like, oh, it just means like you could possibly have a blood clot. That's why we checked your lungs, but you don't have one. But then it's like, okay, like I have other parts of my body. Like, I'm just really scared. Like, I don't know. And it's just,
I'm so scared, but I'm still eating food, and I'm still eating the same crappy foods that I've always been eating. And oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I've been doing the same exact thing that I've been doing for the last 10 plus years. Literally, shut up. Like, actually. I'm gonna see if I can find the clip where she's like, I can't find a sympathy bone in my body.
sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bone. My sympathy. I'm sorry. I don't care.
I cannot find a sympathy bone in my body for you, girlfriend. I'm sorry. I can't. It's like the boy who cried wolf. It's the Amber who cried wolf. Why are you upset? You've been treating your body like a garbage can for your entire life, and
just like brings to light a lot of anxieties. It brings to light a lot of fears. It brings to light a lot of regrets. It brings to light a lot of just
cool. And what are you gonna do about it? Spoiler alert. Nothing.
things. Like, I feel scared, and I'm just like,
Good. You should.
what? Like, my doctor's appointment isn't for a whole month, so it is literally 6:45 a.m. I was at the freaking ER all night, and they were so wonderful. They were so kind. I am so grateful for bedside manner, because I'm telling you, I had so much freaking anxiety, and
As you should.
they were all just like so sweet and understanding. They treated me like an actual human. Like, there have been times where, you know, I would go to the doctor and, you know, I met with a different experience because of my size. And like, I was freaking out. I'm like, am I actually gonna fit in the CT scan? Like, I even vocalized that out loud, and she was like, yes, of course you are. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm glad that like my heart looks good and my lung looks good and stuff, but like, I have an
For now.
elevated D-dimer. And that's scary. I don't know. I'm just gonna call the doctor, and I'm just literally hoping that I can get a sooner appointment instead of like a month, because like people cancel and then all of a sudden there's openings and stuff. So I'm just gonna call and see if there's an opening, because I would love to be seen sooner than that. It's crazy that like all of this is happening at once.
Of course, it's all about me, me, me. Me, 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 me. What is that one quote? Your lack of planning does not constitute an emergency on my part. That's what her doctor should say. Like, you've had the last decade to figure this out. You can wait another month. You're not special.
Like, where I was finally like, I want to have a better relationship with food.
But you're doing nothing to fix it. If you were this deep into your addiction, you can't do it on your own. You can't. It's like asking an alcoholic or a drug addict who's 10 years deep into their addiction, oh, just have a healthy relationship with alcohol or whatever your drug of choice is. It's just not possible. And she's proven it's not possible, because she's been in the cycle for 10 plus years.
I want to be healthier. I want to do better. And then all of a sudden,
You want to, but you're doing nothing to do it. If you want something bad enough, you'll do it. That's just the end of the story. You won't just keep talking about it and crying about it. You're going to take actual steps. And people do it all the time. People her size do it all the time. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and then they change. She hasn't reached her rock bottom. I don't think she has a rock bottom. Honestly, she actually said recently that if she could stay her size now without any health issues, she would. And I 100% believe that. But the problem is that she's going to stay this size and then continue to get health issues, because she is a petulant child who doesn't want to change. She doesn't. I don't care how much she says that she wants to. I don't care if she cries and begs on her knees. Well, she couldn't do that. She wouldn't be able to get up. But yeah, no, she doesn't want it. She doesn't.
sudden I'm just like hit with this, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I just feel kind of defeated.
You don't know what to do, but you were just talking in like this video or the last video about how you've been through outpatient and you've had all these psychologists and psychiatrists and nutritionists and dietitians, and you know what to do. You know what to do. You're trying to teach us what to do, but now you don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to end this vlog on this note.
Yeah, me too. So I want to look something up. Amberlynn Reid crying about health.
You know, people have asked me before, like, if I could go to like a food rehab place, or if I would go like to a hospital and have restricted eating, or, you know, things like that. And honestly, I would do it in a heartbeat. I really would. I don't have insurance. I don't have money for that kind of thing, but I wish more than anything that those things are free, because I would be there. I don't want to die. Like, I understand, like, that is like the stupidest thing to say because everyone dies, but it's like, I don't want to die young. And sometimes dying isn't just, oh, she's dead, let's go have a funeral. Sometimes dying is like where I'm already at. It's like I'm already dead. I don't get to do the
Almost 10 years ago, by the way. We're almost halfway to 2026.
things that a normal 25-year-old gets to do, and it hurts, you guys, and I don't know what to do. And I hate that I'm sitting here, like, doing this right now. And we're gonna go to La Ha, which is La Hacienda, which is one of my favorite restaurants. And when I go there, all I get is chicken, rice, and beans, and it's so freaking good. I just can't even explain it. So, let's go. I already ate some last night, but I'm about to eat this bowl of hot Cheetos. Like, what? I should not be eating this the first thing I wake.
I will say, hot Cheetos, oh my gosh. Anytime I see them, even now, and this is how crazy food science is, it still causes my mouth to water because I want to eat these so bad. I know they're horrible. I don't eat them anymore, obviously. I know they're bad for you. I know how they make you feel. But they are engineered perfectly. I could tear that bag up.
But I am, because it's what I want, and I don't care today. Like, I know that sounds so bad, and I'm just being brutally honest. What are you doing?
We're going to go out to eat. We've never been to this restaurant before, so we've been begging to go to it for a little while now.
So this is my first plate. I got some rice, some broccoli, chicken. This is like a peanut chicken, crab rangoon, and some shrimp, and some sushi.
And Salty Crab pointed this out recently, and I think she actually made a compilation where every year, I think she did it for the last 10 years or 5 years or something. I forgot exactly which one it was, but it was basically this type of compilation where if you didn't know what time period it was in, you could have guessed it was last week. It's just nothing has changed.
So this is my leftover food from this plate, and my leftover food from this plate. I just don't care for sushi very much, so I'm gonna go up and get more. So my next plate is fries. I got a little bit of this crab stuff and more white rice. It's like my favorite thing ever. With some
Eating white rice at a buffet is insane work. Why would you eat the cheapest thing? I get it's tasty, but what the heck?
I'm going in beef. I don't really know if I'm gonna eat the beef. I guess we'll see. I mainly got it for the vegetables. So this is what is left over
She mainly got it for the vegetables.
of that plate. I did not like that in any way. It was just not good. So now I got some butter pecan ice cream, which is like one of my favorite ice creams. Destiny and I just had Denny's, and she's in there paying for it. Like a little cute.
Oh, speaking of ice cream, so Philip bought me a creamy for my birthday last year, and I've been overwhelmed with recipes. So if you guys can post your favorite simple creamy recipes below, please do your girl a favor.
This is me. This is Amberlynn. Seeing these videos and these photos and just my reflections, this is what is going to help me better
The X's in the corner is crazy. That's so funny.
myself. And I really hope that this is just the last time that I ever have to feel this way as deeply as I do. I'm repulsive. Like, I can actually sit here and say that and mean that, and that is sad. That is very, very sad. I can finally see it. All the hate I've been getting for so long, and it's not even like...
And it's the same thing. It's all the same. It's just recycling. I feel like she needs to be a case study. It's just mind-blowing. And I think this is why everyone is kind of, not, I wouldn't say addicted, but like it's hard. Like Philip was like, it's just the same thing over and over. I'm like, I know, but it's like watching a train wreck. It's just so interesting. I don't know anyone like this in my real life. It's so interesting to me.
It's not even vanity. It's not even like my personality that's gross. It's literally the disease that's gross. My constant need for food. I'm scared. We just woke up a little bit ago, and I think we're gonna go get some like Mexican food. As you guys know, I'm like on this weight loss journey kick. Today is the 18th day of, or the 19th, one of the two, of counting calories. When I do go out to eat, I definitely make sure to count my calories. Sometimes I'll even count calories before I get there, so I already have a whole plan set in motion before I even get there, because I do go out to eat a lot. I've been trying to go out to eat less than usual, but when I do go out to eat, because I'm not gonna like, I don't know, I feel like I can't take that like away yet, so I just don't do it as often. Like I used to do it almost daily, so now I just really do it on the weekends. But yeah, I think we're gonna get Mexican food. I'm pretty excited. I'm probably gonna get a fajita because that's my favorite thing to get, and plus it's filled with veggies, like jam-packed with veggies, so it makes me feel a little bit better. We're at Steak and Shake. I'm drinking myself a Wawa. A Wawa? Wawa. I'll watch older videos of mine, and like especially when I first started YouTube, I was 360 pounds. And I'm 200 pounds heavier now. What? Like, I'll never ever give up. But it's so weird, it feels like I already did, because I gained so much weight.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bowl.
I don't know if I'll upload this, but if I do, it's because I want people to see that this is what could happen to you. There are people out there who watch me who are in their 400s,
Don't let it get worse, please. I had so many people tell me, don't let it get worse. I didn't listen. And I know there's people out there who are like 170 pounds and they watch me so they don't gain more weight. I don't blame you. I don't. This is the worst imprisonment in the world. It really is. And you don't want to be a part of this, trust me. Thank you, babe. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I love sandwiches like this.
So messy.
And we're gonna be doing a spaghetti mukbang. So this is actually leftovers from last night. Becky and I went to a restaurant we've never went to. It was called BJ's. We're actually doing lots of Christmas shopping. Oh my god. I have a dietitian, y'all.
You know, I'm not just 200 pounds and I need to lose a little bit of weight. Sometimes I like to think that. I like to be delusional for a minute because it's just so hard to constantly think about.
And 200 pounds would still be about, what is it? She's what, 5'3"? So that would still be like 60 or 70 pounds overweight for her height. Yeah.
What's right in front of me, the truth. But I think that's what kept me so big for so long. Is that, you know. Anyways, my point is, I need to do better. I need to do better than intuitive eating. I need to lose weight a little faster. And, you know.
2020 was 5 years ago, guys. Isn't that crazy to think about?
I'm like shaking, I don't know why. I'm so mad. I don't even want to like admit it and talk about it, but I overate big time. I had Dairy Queen, and I still have some of it left. I have fries, onion rings, and chicken strips, and a Blizzard, which I ate the whole thing. And I had a Dairy Queen Blizzard. Okay, so I was gonna get food from there, and I had to stop myself, but I got a Heath Blizzard, and it's 44 points. That is why I love Weight Watchers. I'm gonna show you guys the first thing I need. So I ordered Mexican food. Here are the chips, Mexican rice, and we have some tamales. Honestly, this looks freaking delicious. So I am super pumped, and I'm gonna watch a TV show while I eat this and numb all my feelings. So here I go. Okay, so this is how much I've left of this and the rice. I did eat some chips. So it has been no more than a minute since I stopped eating my food, and I have candy. I have Twix. I have Snickers. I have a Simply Caramel Milky Way, and a regular Milky Way. I ended up having all of the Twix.
What a freaking weird TikTok. If I didn't know her as a person, I would feel bad, but I know what type of person she is, so I don't. She is so privileged and has had copious amounts of time plus money to fix this issue. She just doesn't want to. Yeah, so that was a nice little beanbag and a curry. Do they post still? Oh, yeah. Subscribe. Cool. Cool. All right, so we are on day one. The very last upload, food related. Look at the thumbs down. All right.
Today video. Nothing I eat is going to be perfect in this video. I am simply just a girl trying to work on her.
Literally shut up. Again, no one is asking you to be perfect. And you're not healing your relationship with food without therapy. It's just not happening.
Relationship with food. My intention for today is to eat better than I did at my worst. Don't let food
The bar is so low. The bar is so low, and you are not at a point, you have passed the point of just simply wanting to do better than what you did at your worst. You were on death's door. I just don't, I'm doing better than what I was doing at my worst. So instead of 2 King Almond Joys, I'm gonna only eat 1. Girl.
consume me, nourish my body, and be realistic while I do so. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've been awake for a few hours and I'm not really feeling like a full-fledged meal, which this is a meal, but I'm feeling like snacky foods. So I'm having 6 slices.
That's a problem.
Of this salami.
Someone who has had cancer eating processed meat like this is crazy to me.
Having a few Triscuits, a few Wheat Thins, and 2 of these wee brie cheeses. They're so good. I'm also going to be having a cherry zero sugar Coca-Cola. Keep in mind, I will not be showing all my drinks because I forget. All I drink is water and 0 calorie drinks. I'm about to show you guys the perfect bite.
This is the most ridiculous angle. It must be for a greeter. There's no other way.
Triscuit with the brie cheese. Rip half of this guy here. Smear it. There we go. Perfect bite. All right, you guys. So I actually just got back from going to bingo with my mom. So you guys are going to actually see in my weekly vlog, which I'm going to be posting on Monday. I talk about how I do not like cold ham very much, but I saw at this place, because someone else got it, that the ham is like really small and minced. So I was like, maybe that won't bother me so much. So I ended up getting a chef salad, which, you know, it is a lot of cheese. So I think next time I'm going to say less cheese. And I said no tomato, so thankfully they didn't put any. Next time I'm going to say less cheese. And I said no tomato, so thankfully they didn't put any tomato. There's ranch. I just used like a tiny little cup. And then obviously
Those tiny little cups are like 200 calories, by the way.
a hard-boiled egg, which was personally my favorite part. But I didn't finish the whole thing because I do feel like there was just a lot of cheese. And then I also got some fries. I was really craving some fries. As for a side of fries, I was not expecting as much as they gave me, so I did not finish them. It was...
How do you not expect it when this is what you get every single time? You know the portion sizes there, girly.
Genuinely a moment where food was not in control, because I could have easily finished all those fries. They were super good. They were salted perfectly.
The one time she doesn't finish food, she's like making a huge deal out of it.
But I knew, I was like, Amberlynn, like, you're gonna feel heavy. You're gonna feel like lethargic.
Okay, so this part right here. The other day, and this, we all know she's a liar, like this isn't anything new, but the other day, one of her questions that she got or asked herself or something was, do you not ever feel tired after you're eating all these sweets? And she said, no, I'm not a girly pop that gets tired after she eats. Really?
Perfectly. But I knew I would finish them. It was genuinely a moment where food was not in control, because I could have easily finished all those fries. They were super good. They were salted perfectly. But I knew, I was like, Amberlynn, like, you're gonna feel heavy. You're gonna feel like lethargic. But I knew, I was like, Amberlynn, like, you're gonna feel heavy. You're gonna feel like lethargic.
I thought you didn't get tired after eating though.
After you eat all these fries, like, there's just no reason for it.
There's no reason for any of this. So she said the bingo hall doesn't allow food inside. Cool. Fair. You want to know what to do? This is, okay, I'll turn the snark off for a little bit. This is what I would personally do if I was on my weight loss journey and I went to bingo with Amberlynn's mom. 1. But I'm assuming they're going at nighttime. I would assume. I guess it doesn't even really matter. 1. I would eat before I went. I would eat a big, hefty meal that was protein-based. It would be like 600 or 700 calories, at least 40 grams of protein, big side salad or big side of vegetables. That's going to keep me full for hours anyway, and it would keep my cravings minimal to none because you're eating protein. There's not going to be a big sugar insulin spike. 2, maybe I know I will get hungry while I'm there. Fine. My mom, Amberlynn's mom, drove us. So you get an ice pack or like a lunch pail that has the little ice inserts. Bring packaged food with you. Bring pre-cooked meals, not snacks. No, this isn't a reason to eat your stupid little snacks. Bring another meal with you. Take a break while playing bingo. I know you can. Like you can take a 15-minute break, a 10-minute break, and go eat some chicken strip or your chicken breasts from the car. There is no reason you have to get bingo food. This is just an excuse for her to eat out. And I know she likes to think, or like she likes to say that, oh, I didn't eat out because I didn't get Uber Eats, but she's eating out here. That counts. This counts. This is crappy, ultra processed, hyper palatable foods. You got your ranch cup, a crap ton of cheese, some ultra processed ham that's probably not even real ham, and if it is, it's full of nitrites and nitrates. Then you have some previously frozen potato wedges that were deep fried in oil. There's nothing good about this. And this isn't going to be filling. That ham is not going to have enough protein in it.
No, I know what's going on.
That's a strange clip. Because speaking from an ex-bee eater, I wouldn't, okay, granted I wouldn't eat it out the trash in a public place, but my own trash can, if that food was covered or didn't touch anything else, you best believe I'm gonna go back in that trash and eat that food again. Like, this is weird.
All right, you guys, so it is time for my next meal. So I usually do not cook after I come home from bingo. So
You normally don't cook ever at all. What do you mean? And again, what I would have done is made food so when I came back, because I was starving, because the only thing I ate was 4 French fries and some of the ham salad, you would be starving. So what you do is you prepare. If you fail to prepare, be prepared to fail. That's exactly how she lives.
I decided to get this restaurant called BJ's. So I just got this grilled
It's all takeout, man. This is all...
chicken sandwich. So it looks like this. There's onion, lettuce, aioli, and avocado. And then you also get a side.
I want to see her DoorDash or Uber Eats account so bad. Oh, can I pay a hacker to hack into her stuff? I would do that. For legal purposes, that was a joke.
So out of all the sides, I chose mixed fruit, and I also chose a side of Brussels sprouts. So that is what I'm about to eat. I'm sorry, but this fruit looks so good right now. We have pineapple.
Yeah, because you were severely lacking nutrients.
Which is my favorite. Strawberry, which is my second favorite. And grapes. This sandwich is so messy, but I've had it before. It's really good. Let me take off the tomato. I usually am like creeped out by grilled chicken, especially from like restaurants, but this grilled chicken is delicious.
Creeped out by grilled chicken, but you eat chicken all the time. You're creeped out by grilled chicken, but you're not creeped out that you're basically 600 pounds and have been for like a decade. The things you're creeped out about are... I have no...
Like you can literally tell it's just like cut from a rotisserie chicken. It's so good. And then something about these Brussels sprouts.
What?
I mean, any Brussels sprouts good, but damn, these are good. You guys, I literally just ate the vegetables and then the rotisserie chicken from the sandwich. It doesn't even need the bread. It also doesn't even need the cheese. Like, I'm not eating any of that. Oh my god, that was so freaking good. Sometimes, honestly, deconstructing like a burger or a sandwich is exactly what I need. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna make a healthier choice. Instead of having a king size almond joy, I'm going to have, which I can't even remember where I put it, one of my Built Puff bars. So far I've only had one of the, which one is this? Brownie
She's gonna eat all of those in a couple days. I know it.
batter. I had it with you guys. And then I've had one of these puff coconut ones. Literally, these are so good. This is such a better alternative than having the king size almond joy. So king size almond joy, like,
You can just have none of it. You don't need to be eating sweets or anything that elicits a glycemic response, or even not even a glycemic response, just a dopamine response in your brain. Like you've eaten so much how are you not sick of it?
no protein, over 440 calories. This is only 140, and this has collagen protein. I need more protein because I actually don't eat as much protein as I should. Like, I'm thinking back at my meal today, and like that chicken that I had in my sandwich was probably like the most protein I had. I did have that salami earlier.
If you're worried about not eating enough protein, you need to eat more whole foods, not a fucking protein bar. This is just her justifying why she's eating basically another candy bar.
Which I have a whole other pack of that. A serving is only 9 protein. Oh my god. And then I didn't have much of the ham. So, and like,
If you ask Amberlynn how many grams of protein she should be having a day, she would have no idea. So her acting like, oh my god, this serving's only 9 grams of protein. You didn't look at the fat or the salt though, which is what you should be worried about.
maybe random little protein and like things that you wouldn't think would have protein. Your girl needs more protein. So I also have a sweet tooth. So having these,
Having a sweet tooth is not justification for eating candy all day. Like, I genuinely don't care if you have a sweet tooth. That doesn't mean you have to be a petulant child and say yes to every single craving that you have. And if you have a sweet tooth, that likely means you're eating too many sweets. Coming from someone who was a severe sugar addict.
Would have protein. Your girl needs more protein. So I also have a sweet tooth. So having these.
Look at her arm. They're just dangling. Man. I just couldn't imagine being, like she even said in whatever reaction we just watched, being a prisoner in her own body. It's rough. She did it to herself, though.
To get more collagen, more protein is a great choice. So I am not mad about it. A healthier Almond Joy. Oh my god, imagine if I had like a few little raw almonds.
Look how happy she's just.
I am not mad about it.
It's like a crackhead finding a crack rock, like in their computer drawer or something.
A healthier Almond
Oh my god, I found some crack.
Joy. Oh my
Oh, found some crack, you guys. Oh, but it's a smaller rock, so that means it's healthier for me.
is a great choice. So I am not mad about it. A healthier Almond Joy. Oh my god. Imagine if I had like a few little raw almonds. Yes. I feel like if I could eat a cloud, it would be this texture. All right, you guys.
You would eat a cloud if you could.
So it is the end of the night, so that means it is time for food for thought. Was there a moment where I felt proud of a choice I made today? Definitely the choice that I made at bingo and not finishing my fries. How did my emotions show up in my eating today? I'm trying to think back to how I felt during each meal, before and after. I genuinely have so much going on like in my life right now that I didn't feel any emotions towards my food. It was another day of just me trying to be better. What am I learning about myself through this process? I worry too much about what other people think and say about my eating. I need to stop. I genuinely need to stop, because the people who are saying bad things about what I'm doing to make a better relationship with food, those people don't give a care about me. They literally don't at all.
They might not care, but they're still right. Two things can exist at once, right?
And I need to keep reminding myself of that. The people who genuinely see that like I'm trying to do better.
You're not, though. You're not trying to do better. And if this is you trying, you're not trying hard enough. It's not good enough.
And they understand that counting a calorie or just eating plain chicken and broccoli all day is just...
You don't need to eat plain chicken or broccoli. Oh my god. This girl is ridiculous. Let me show you guys. I'll show you guys another example. I do this almost every time, but that's okay. Just in case Amber is watching. Because we know you have nothing else to do. You do not need to eat only chicken and broccoli to be healthy. Nope, that's basil. Yeah, that's on my Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube, Honey Bison. I have a few different highlight reels that are titled Eats, and that's where I post all of my food from the last few years. And I can count on one hand how many times it was only chicken and broccoli. Maybe like 3. It's just a cope.
It's not going to make me be successful. Like
nothing you have done up to this point has ever made you successful. Nothing.
Those are the people that have rational, logical thinking. I have to continuously remind myself of the dietitians I've seen, the nutritionists, the psychologist I had in outpatient. I have to like remember the things that I learned. The things that I learned during those times, it wasn't just for those times. It was information and knowledge that I was supposed to use for the rest of my life, but I didn't. So here I am now trying to do so. I feel good. My eating was good today. My body feels it, and I'm just happy with the choices I made. So that's the end of this video. Hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
I did not enjoy. How much does she weigh now? I don't know. Ridiculous. I have no hope for her, but I mean, really, truly no one does. But yeah, that is the end of catching up with Amberlynn Reid. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already. Check out my channel memberships if you want to vote on who and what you want to see next, and or hang out in our Monday Mindset and Saturday check-in post. I would love to see you guys there. Please let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will catch you on my next video. Goodbye.